Okay. Eastern Oregon. This is a really cool place to ride. Really wasn't sure if there was going to be snow up here. None that I can see, so as long as the roads are decent for the big bike, I should be able to make it to Leslie Creek, which is going to be out that way, and it should get more mountainousy and stuff, you know, kind of large gulches as opposed to these foothills here. So if the plan goes well, we'll be over there. Here it is again. Just nobody's out here. And it's so much different than other places I've ridden. It's pretty cool. Makes you want to get a geology book, you know, for the area. Because I've seen some pretty cool things. Alright, well, made it to the Succor Creek campground. Really cool spires kind of overlooking it and everything. There's quite a few on this side and the other side of the river. These campgrounds are kind of right on top of each other, but a nice flat area, and each one looks like it's got a fire pit. So if it's full out here, I'll bet it's kind of cracking. Probably a pretty good time. People out here now are enjoying it by themselves. It's pretty sweet. Okay, update. I was able to get my motorcycle up out of this ravine and kind of heading up back towards Idaho. And I think it was probably the most difficult part was right in here where it's all steep, but I'm getting pretty remote. I don't think this is well traveled, and I don't think I want to try going back to Idaho this way, but damn, it's doable. If I wasn't by myself, I think I'd do it on this bike. Definitely prefer my smaller bike for this, especially doing it alone. So I've got a challenge. There's definitely something to come back to, but this kind of goes against my plan anyway. The road was better than I thought. You know, I was just kind of checking it out, and this is probably the most difficult area, I would think. But I don't want to get into that again necessarily, so I'm going to go back down through it. Leslie Gulch is out that way, and there's another more well-traveled road. I saw a kind of larger truck coming down that way, so I should be able to get out no problem. We'll go south. Well, I thought I'd at least share what's caused me to kind of puss out. Came up here, and there's some big rocks, so they'll knock you off your line. I haven't yet dropped this bike. We'll see. We're going down this thing, but you know, 20 miles of potentially that, not going to end well. So more adventure than I want. Just coming up this, I feel pretty good about myself. It was actually pretty smooth. No major issues, but it's kind of high stakes, so you don't want to fuck up. Okay. So here's one of those places that kind of make you go, oh shit, you know? Up here pretty high. 3 trips away from fucking death. But it's a pretty special place. You can tell that much. All right, let's keep rolling. This has been a lot of fun. Well, again, this is pretty sweet. You got the kind of rolling hills, foothills effects going on inside this big rock valley, right? And like, you can see all the layers and the colors. I don't know how well it's going to come up on this camera, wide angle, but again, I think I'm going to get a geology book. This place is cool, I guarantee it. Well, I just keep climbing out of the gulch behind me, and it looks like it's going to drop me into some more high desert. Still not a lot of snow around here, so that's good. Bodes well for being able to get over there further. Way out in the distance you can see some snow. I think that might be like the Silver City Mountains and stuff. I'm not sure. We're definitely gonna get closer. Find out. But what just a special place. I mean, we are out here. I don't have good maps. It's in Oregon, so, but this is a large area of BLM land, I believe. And the Oregon-Idaho border, it's pretty big here along the south. Sweet area. Cruising along eastern Oregon. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't know, I've seen a lot of pheasant today. It's cruising. Not bad. It's a beautiful day. 46 degrees right here. Okay, I'm at the Succor Creek, Leslie Gulch turnout intersection here. Looks like it's a pretty big turnout for the area, right? So this is a big marker. Came out from that way, and we're gonna head this way. Further from home, Leslie Gulch. It's I've seen pictures. It's going to be more of the same. Going to drop back into a riverbed, and I think this one is a little more spectacular. So, shit, Succor Creek was awesome. We definitely have some snow out there. I don't think we're getting that far, but we're definitely going in that direction. Climbing in altitude compared to what I was doing, so we should start seeing some snow, which is okay by me. Let's make it. So I was just cruising along and thinking this would be a great desktop background for my computer. So this is the day it came from. That's my new background. Some portion of it. Not bad. It'll be some eastern Oregon. There's all those other cliffs over there that are really cool. I think there's a lake that may carve underneath it. We're gonna get pretty close, but onward and upward, man. We are out here. We have been riding out here in this high desert for a while. I mean, home is way the fuck over there. pretty remote, actually. We're out here. Here we go. We're at the gate entrance to Leslie Gulch. We're dropping down. It says Lake Oahe, 8 miles. Don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way out there. I don't know if this really goes, but I'm gonna head out. Alright, here we are dropping into Leslie Gulch. One-handed, never done it. It's pretty cool, we're just cutting down. So just kind of keep dropping further and further into Leslie Gulch on this road. It's a little washboarded. I'm sure it's not that fun. It's probably why it's not that traveled. We're pretty well out here, but I had to stop, man. I drive, 5-10 minutes, and I find something else that I just want to capture, because just riding down this road, and you got these big towers all around me. And I swear, I've already dropped down past the top of these, back down again. And then another one starts, and you just keep climbing back down. Pretty sweet. I was just cruising around, and there was like 6 big-board sheep. You got so close to them. It's not bad, boys. Woo. Well, it was pretty successful. I made it down to Lake Oahe. So, this is as far as the plan was. It's just gonna be have a little snack that I bought. So we eat a little bit, and then we'll head back, because we got, I don't know, like a 2-hour ride ahead of us. So we kind of gotta keep moving. But this was the goal. We made both of our goals, Succor Creek and Leslie Gulch, and we made it down here. Turns out there's a boat ramp, so you can launch. Pretty cool. Alright, so a quick update. I made it back into Idaho along these kind of roads. So there was no sign saying, hey, you're back in here. But I came up that way, and the easy way to go back is down there, and I can get back on an easier route home, which I think I'm going to have to do. It's 4:45 right now. But this road seems pretty legit, so I'm going to have to come back here and see this guy go through. It's like 20 miles, I think, so it's really long. Probably not something I should do when I'm pushing light anyway. But this is definitely a good reason to come back, or try to start at the other end and get back to this way, so I know that I'm good from here. It's probably the last one I'm gonna put down. Hopefully I don't get caught in any of this mud. Some of the creeks across the road, but all in all, good day. I think we're gonna end up slabbing it back. 5 more miles or so of dirt back down, and then it's freeways and highways back. Let's push the miles. Well, I made it down. It was slippery. I almost lost it a couple of times, but luckily it was, 10 feet of mud or something like that, and I let the end slide out, and I was able to kind of send it and get back through on solid ground on the other side. So, made it. Still haven't dropped the bike. As I was coming down, I saw a semi screaming across the desert, so we made it.